Okay, okay. Great job today, Patrick. That was good. That was good. All right, so here's the thing. We're going to work on some methods for your solos. All right, so we did the when we do the scales and the modes and all those things. I notice you're working with the notes, and that's really good. But I want you to start working without the notes. All right, so I'm going to show you some tricks that you can use for your solos. All right, so first things first, let's work on the G. All right, so we had the first position of the G. That was a 3 5 2 3 5 2 4 5 2 4 5 3 5 2 3. All right, so if you notice, you have 4 frets that you're actually playing with, right? There's 4 frets of an area there. All right, so you got that, right? So if you do this, right, if you see where the index finger is, and you have your middle finger there, right? All right, so if you do this, where your middle finger is, you're going to put your pinky, right? Pretend that the nut of the guitar is another fret, and that's your pentatonic that you're going to be playing with. That's the E pentatonic. Right? If you move your pinky 4 frets, I'm sorry, if you move your pinky three frets, I'm sorry, your index finger is going to be right there on the 2nd fret. And then your middle finger is going to be on the 3rd fret. So if you're here and you go all the way up, your middle finger is going to be on the G, 3rd fret. That is the major you're working on. That's the scale we were doing, the G major. Then we put our pinky where that middle finger was, and we had our relative minor or our pentatonic that goes with the G, which is the E. Right? And then we moved it 3 steps so that you have your fingers like this. Boom. All right. So I'm showing you this so that you'll know where you are. You'll get more confident and more comfortable when you're playing. So if you're doing jazz, and what we did with the jazz, we started to work on the using the notes as beats for the standards. So we did. Let's do something where we're just kind of doing that. Okay, so we're like the autumn leaves. Right. So if I do that, and I do that switch where I put my pinky there. Right, so you could do some different things with that. I play the pentatonic in a different kind of a tempo, but you can stay with that walking beat kind of a tempo with that. Now, just to recap what I did, if we're doing a major scale from our 6th string, right, you can do this up here. It'll probably be easier for you. You've got your G, right? Let's say we're doing autumn leaves and the key of the song is in G major or E minor, natural minor, right? That you can use for scales, or E pentatonic. So if it's in G, we have our G right here. We can do the scales the structure that we would use from the 6th string, which is that shape. Now, if we go right back to the G on the 6th string, all we have to do to go into our pentatonic expression, if we wanted to do that while we're soloing, is you put your pinky there and you use the nut of the guitar as a fret. So guess what? You have your open position of E pentatonic. Right? So you have those two things that you can use for soloing. So if you're at a G here, and you know that the open position of the E will be your pentatonic, you can also go to your 12th fret and play more freely if you want. If you're comfortable with using that index finger on an actual fret, you could do that. And I understand that. But these are just like some simple tricks you can use. For the upcoming project, I want you to work on those things, these kinds of ideas. As you know, your C is on your 8th fret of your 6th string. If you wanted to use the same pattern as the G from your 6th string, doing the same kind of thing, you just put your pinky there and you count 4 steps over and you're at your A pentatonic. Right? You're right there. Now, in saying that, when you're in your pentatonic, understand that the pentatonic holds the natural minor, the harmonic minor, and even the diminished in it, right? So you're right. Let's do it from the C. All right. So I'm at the C. We're doing a song. It's in the key of C. So what I'm going to do is I'll put my pinky there, and I'll count 4 steps over, and I'm at the A. So that's the pentatonic. If I don't want to do the pentatonic, guess what I can do? I can do a natural minor there, right? Or I could do the harmonic minor there, or I could do the diminished in there. I could do a lot of things. But it's all within the bracket of the pentatonic. So I want you to get used to that, because there's a lot of things going on there. If you notice, you have the pentatonic, you have the natural minor, and all those things. All you do is shift your middle finger at the, so if you're at your pentatonic, you switch your middle finger with your pinky. Pinky to the middle finger. And then you have a major scale right there that you can go into to give it a different flavor when you're playing your solos. All right, so you could do a lot of different things. I'm just showing you this trick because it could get very confusing to try to always use your modes where you're like, okay, you want to be up and down the fretboard. Sometimes that can be a little intimidating and confusing. So this is just a neat little trick that you can use to fit everything in there. If you're at the C, you just put your pinky there and you just count 4 frets over. You're in your pentatonic, and you can do all those scales that you know how to do, including the pentatonic if you want it. It's all right there. And then you can go right back to your C the way you know how to do it. So it's just a very easy method you could use for soloing. Why am I telling you this? Because the upcoming projects that we're going to be doing, I want you to start doing some simple things as far as solos, right? And I'll show you the patterns, how that would look, especially like the Stevie Wonder song, right? Or some chord progressions I may just come up with for you guys to play. Okay, so that's it for today. Again, work on the Stevie Wonder song. Don't you worry about a thing, and work on the A minor progression, and then that B minor, and then the E minor 7. They're all 7s, minor 7s, by the way. So work on that. and we'll come up with something. All right, so thank you very much, and I will see you on Thursday. All right, have a good one. God bless.